Hi, I'm Healy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit different. I'm kind of switching it up a little bit. I am here in my backyard today to do a little bit of like renovating and rearranging stuff. I'm just trying to make everything a little bit easier for me to just move around and reach and get to when I'm back here in the garden. I also need to clean up some area, and the area I'm gonna focus on today is this area back here. I really want to clean this up, y'all. This is my 15-gallon pot stand, my wheelbarrow. This is my compost bins. I'm not really going to be working on this area. I'm really going to be working on this area right here. There is, this is a pallet. I have a bunch of rolled up chicken wire. And I don't know, hopefully the camera is catching. Like, you see the space between the fence and the stand, kind of, I have that gap right there. What I want to do is take this whole stand and like push it all the way up to the end, like towards the fence, and then hopefully that'll open up some space right here, maybe for me to be able to fit one more pallet, which would be this pallet right here. That's what I'm hoping. You know, maybe I could do it long ways like this pallet, you know, like it's long ways front to back, kind of like that. It might barely fit. If it look like it's gonna be close, y'all, then I'm thinking to see how much space do I have between this pallet and my cherry tree, y'all. It's not a lot at all. And I gotta see, because I have some of those circular discs that fit around the tree that I want to put around the base of the tree. It's just like a lot of stuff that I want to clean up, and I have help coming in about a half hour. So what I want to try to do is move this stuff around. Like, if I can move the chicken wire out the way, move this wheelbarrow, and just get it out the way, so when the people who come to help me, they just have to do the heavy lifting. Like, all of these 15-gallon pots, these things are heavy. And then they're gonna pick up the bench. Pick up the my whole 15-gallon stand, and like I said, push it over this way towards the wall. So I just want to try to do like a little cleanup, and just prepare the space for them. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show another clip, so y'all can see the progress that I'm hoping that I could possibly try to make before they get here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a quick preview of the work we were able to get done before the sun is setting. There's still got a lot more work to do, but we made a lot of, y'all, we made progress. I'm still out of breath. So on this yellow pallet, these are the 6 buckets that I had for my my vertical herb garden. I was trying to find a way to, you know, set it back up like I had it, or like it was built or meant to be, but it's not gonna work like in this spot where it is. But I still want to use these buckets to do herbs. So I have 2 empty buckets for herbs, and then I have the stuff that has been growing for like the past year and a half, 2 years almost. I took a lot of the stuff that was in the 15-gallon buckets and I put them down into smaller buckets. So for instance, the black cobra hot peppers, which most of them are red now, I put them in smaller buckets. This is, I think this was just the green pepper. So the 15-gallon bucket that I had all of the different peppers, the banana pepper, green pepper, red pepper, orange pepper. The pepper plants that died, we composted them, and then the surviving ones we just put in smaller pots. So for instance, like I said, this is a green pepper. These are some of the ones that were already growing in these 5-gallon buckets. I have my patio tomato. Oh no, this is the volunteer tomato. Sorry, I put this down here. I cleaned up that cucumber that I had growing from this plant. That was the mystery plant. That's done. These onions are still, I mean, y'all, look at these onions. And I'm just leaving them in there. I'm not doing nothing with them. This is still old lettuce buckets that I want to replant some more lettuce or something else. Who knows? I have all kind of pepper plants, y'all. So I just kind of group them together. And this is the banana pepper that I had. One of the pepper plants that I had in the 15-gallon buckets. This is still the red romaine lettuce. I'm leaving it in here because we just don't need lettuce in the house right now. And I have some empty spots. I'm probably can fit one bucket. If I slide everything over, I might be able to fit 2 more 5-gallon buckets on the whole stand. But this is what the stand is looking like, and hopefully it's light enough to capture what I'm trying to show you. On this yellow palette right here, I just have the empty buckets, just stuff I'm not using right now. These 2 are face down because they have water in them, so I just want them to dry out. Of course, y'all, the cherry tree that still have so many leaves on it, it looked like it's almost trying to start budding, but I hope that that's not the case. I dumped all of the soil that I had in this grow bag, and it is now in this 20-gallon pot. I just put this on top because they have a lot of worms in this soil, and I don't want the birds, you know, to get to them. So that's why the grow bag is just sitting on top of the pot. This is the hibiscus, which is just growing phenomenally. Here is the sweet potatoes, y'all, and I promise you I'm gonna do a video on these when I get to it. I'm hoping that I have some nice size Japanese sweet potatoes, but the leaves are still green. Like 97% of the leaves are still green, and they still growing. So, and they have been growing for like a year and a half now, y'all, and I'm just, you know, I'm gonna get to it, I promise. This is the area where we did most of the work. As you can see, I just have the wheelbarrow leaning up against the fence. We moved the 15-gallon stand all the way to the fence. So it's all the way to the fence. I don't have that gap right there. I was hoping that the gap would have been enough for me to put a yellow pallet like next to this one, but it's not. So we just took everything that basically was previously in the corner over there and just put it over here. I know it's a little junky right now. I'm gonna clean everything up, but now I feel better about being able to get over here and, you know, reach all of my plants. This is situated where I could reach everything in the 15-gallon buckets. Here I have, this is the Jamaican cherry tree in the corner. This bucket just has some soil in it. This is the mystery pepper. It's still green, so y'all know I got to save it. This is the patio tomato. And then this is the miracle leaf of life. Life leaf. The miracle plant, y'all. The miracle plant. Still healthy and growing. This is, so this is one of the grapes. I forgot. Wait, hold on. Which one? Let me move the tag. All right, we got stuff flying around, y'all. So this is the Thompson seedless grape that I thought was dead, but you can't see it now because it's too dark, but there is green along the brown branches. So I'm just gonna leave it, y'all. I'm gonna leave it, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with it. Here is my strawberry plants. I had 2 of these trays, but because it's still growing and expanding, I added a 3rd tray. And hopefully these strawberries, the plants here, as you can see, they coming in, you know, hopefully they will root into this planter, which I added. These are my little TEMU things I bought. It's just to help raise the fruit off the soil so they're not eaten by bugs. Hopefully that'll help with that. This pot is empty, and then this is let's see, I got to move these tags. So this is the Mars seedless grapes, and you can see this one is growing really well. I'm not sure what the difference was, like why one like really took off and then the other one didn't, but You probably can't see it now, but there's all kind of, you know, like grape seeds, grapes, you know, like trying to grow. This grape plant is doing very well. This other one is not, but there's still hope. I found some of my lights, y'all. These are solar powered lights. So I'm gonna, you know, fix everything, clean everything up. I need to buy some more lights, because like this light, it flickers on and off. I probably just need to go buy some more. And I want to have, you know, kind of that subtle lighting. And now you can see like this area where I have my compost bins, like it's much, you know, like easier to get to. It looks a lot just cleaner in this area. And I wanted that so I can work on this space, y'all. This is gonna be down the line, because I don't want to do it, but you know, I got to get to it. So this is how everything is looking now. I know it's still like 3/4 a mess, but I'm working on it slowly but surely. I want to work through the winter season to get this area like prepared for the spring. All of my color containers where I was growing my flowers, y'all, these things are so brittle. You see like the plastic crack, you touch it and then the plastic breaks. So I do like this setup with these tables, so I'm gonna get some more durable containers, or I just might take some of my smaller black planter pots, or maybe even some of the 5-gallon buckets and sit them on these tables and grow things in them, y'all, because I want to grow everywhere I can make space to grow. That's what I want to do. And you know what, now I'm thinking about it, y'all, these white tables might be where I put my 5-gallon buckets and my herbs. That might be where I put my herbs, and then I can take this yellow pallet right here and then still do 5-gallon buckets and grow some other stuff. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to show y'all. We'll just come out here right quick. The collards are still collaring. The kale here, radish and carrots and stuff back there. The trees, I need to, so see this one, you see how this pot is slanted? You might not be able to tell, but it's slanting to the right, and I need to get something to prop this up because I don't want it to be leaning. You can see how they have more soil on the right side than the left side. Is because the whole pot is slanting, and it's because the soil, the dirt underneath is not even, and it's settled. After we did all of that raking and everything, it's settled, and it's settled uneven. So I'm gonna put a block or something underneath the tray that is sitting on, the stand that is sitting on, to, you know, just prop it up back even. And then I still have, you know, the remnants of my corn. The garlic, the elephant garlic, is growing well. This middle raised bed, you know, that's, I think I have some regular onions growing in there. And then back in the back, my spinach and my 2 prized corn ears. I fertilize everything. Just like a couple days ago, I think I did a YouTube short or a community post just showing or saying that I fertilized everything. Y'all, it's real dark. You probably can't even really see, you know, the rest of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. But y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, support my channel, support me. Thank y'all so much. We are like at 1,005 subscribers now, and I really appreciate that. I'm very thankful for it. Y'all, I'm gonna go. It is very dark out here right now. Be safe, be well, be blessed, and I promise I'm going to do a Backyard Shenanigans video in the daylight. All right, y'all have a good night.